Hi friend, welcome back to Raman's tutorials for GK. I am Rangraju from Tumkuru. Dear friend, in this video we will discuss about 2017 recruitment for primary school teacher. In this video we will discuss only about science questions. The first question is, which of the following is not a derived units? Dear friends, derived units and basic units are two units in the physics. Basic units means it consists of only one factor, whereas derived units means it consists of two factors. Here Kelvin, temperature, meter, they are all having only one factors. Therefore Kelvin is not a derived unit, whereas Newton is a derived unit, Joule is a derived unit, and watt is also a derived unit. Therefore the right answer is Kelvin. Kelvin is not a derived unit, but it is a SI basic unit. Therefore D is the right answer. Then second question, next question. When a bar magnet tied to a thread is suspended freely, it always comes to rest along Earth's north-south direction. That means any bar magnet or any magnet can be suspended freely, it always comes to rest along north to south direction. Next question, Ohm's law can be written as I is current, V is voltage, R is resistance. Dear friends, Ohm's law states that the potential difference across the conductor or across the wire is equal to the product of current and resistance. That means V is equal to I into R. Therefore the right answer is therefore the right answer is B, that is V is equal to I into R. So this is the standard formula for Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R. Then next question, which of the food chain directly depends on solar radiation? The food chain directly depends on solar radiation is grazing food chain. So C is the right answer. Next question, synthesis of ATP in plants occurs in. Dear friends, ATP means adenosine triphosphate. The synthesis of ATP in plants presents in chloroplast and mitochondria. Therefore the right answer is B. Then next question, identify the correct statement. All chordates are vertebrates. All vertebrates are chordates. All protochordates are without notochord. All vertebrates are not colomates or coelomates. Now let us discuss about chordates and vertebrates. What are the difference between chordates and vertebrates? Chordates means they do not have vertebral column, whereas vertebrates means they have vertebral column. The first option, all chordates are vertebrates, it is not possible. because all chordates are not vertebrates, but all vertebrates are chordates. Therefore, the right answer is B. The right answer is B. All vertebrates are chordates. Then next question, the element which forms amphoteric oxide. Dear friends, amphoteric oxides are oxides that act as both acids as well as bases. Therefore, the best example of amphoteric oxides is aluminum oxide, Al2O3. Al2O3. Therefore, the right answer is Al. Next question, the chemical liquid enters into the body when honeybee bites is. The right answer is methanoic acid. Honeybee bite, it secretes methanoic acid. Therefore, we suffer from irritations when honeybee bites. Then next question, for which order reaction the unit of rate and rate constant are same? Dear friend, find only if the unit of rate and rate constants are always same in only zero order reaction. That is, both rate and rate constants are 0. Therefore, here the right answer is zero order reaction. Therefore, C is the right answer. Then next question, anti-bonding molecular orbitals are represented by bonding orbitals and anti-bonding orbitals. Dear friends, anti-bonding orbitals is a type of molecular orbitals that weakens the chemical bond between two atoms. That means here the options are sigma and pi. Now, sigma and pi are the bonding orbitals. Sigma, pi, eta are the bonding orbitals, whereas plus, sigma plus and pi plus are non-bonding orbitals, or it is also called as anti-bonding orbitals. Therefore, the right answer is B. The right answer is B, sigma plus and pi plus. Then next question, Eka aluminum predicted by Mendeleev, later called as the one of the most important predicted. That is, the Mendeleev boldly predicted the existence of some elements that had not been discovered at that time. So, this is the one of the greatest achievement of Mendeleev. He was able to place cobalt accurately in the periodic table also. Here in the question, Eka aluminum predicted by Mendeleev, that is later called Eka aluminum, later called gallium. So, Eka aluminum and gallium having the same properties. Then next question, the electrophile involved in the bromination of benzene is. Once again, the electrophile involved in the bromination of benzene is. There are four alternatives: Br plus, Br minus, Br2 bromine. Dear friends, benzene reacts with chlorine or bromine in an electrophilic substitution reaction under the presence of catalyst called aluminum chloride or another catalyst aluminum bromide. Therefore, The right answer is bromine is the right answer. Now, next question. The molarity of 4 gram of NaOH in 1 liter of its solution is. Dear friend, before knowing the answer, let us discuss about what is molarity. Molarity means the moles of solute to the liters of solution. Once again, molarity means moles of solute to the liters of solution. Here in the question, 4 gram of sodium hydroxide. What is the molarity of 4 gram of sodium hydroxide in 1 liter of its solution is? That is 1 gram of sodium hydroxide having the molar mass of 40 gram per mole. That is 1 gram of sodium hydroxide having the molar mass 40 gram per mole. Here the question is 4 gram. Therefore, 4 gram divided by 40 gram per mole. 4 gram divided by 40 gram per mole. That it implies gram cancel 4 on the, that is 0.1 mole. Not m, it is 0.1 mole. Dear friends, now we have to calculate molarity. Molarity means moles of solute to the liters of solution. Moles of molarity m is equal to moles of solute in the moles of solute, that is molar solution. Molar mass is in 4 gram of NaOH is 0.1 m, and then liter of solution, that is 0.1 liter of solution, that is 0.1 liter. Therefore cancel each other, then it implies 1 m. So this is the molarity of 4 gram of NaOH in 1 liter of its solution. Next question. Zero dipole moment is found in. Zero dipole moment is the dipole moment between any two atoms being zero. That means the dipole moment between two atoms being 0. Therefore, here there are 4 alternatives: NH3, SO2, H2O, BF3. Dear friends, BF3 is the right answer because BF3 satisfies the triangular planar zero dipole moment. Triangular zero dipole moment. Therefore, the right answer is BF3. Then next question. Movement of oxygen into the cell and carbon dioxide outside. Therefore, the answer is BF3. BF3 is triangular planar zero dipole moment. Next question. Movement of oxygen into the cell and carbon dioxide to outside the cell occurs by the process of. Here there are 4 alternatives. Osmosis. Osmosis means it is a process by which molecules of a solvent tend to pass through a semi-permeable membrane from the less concentration to the more concentration. Therefore, it is not an answer. Then transpiration. Transpiration means it is also a process of water movement from through a plant and its evaporation from aerial parts such as leaves, stem, flower, etc. So therefore it is also a not answer. Now diffusion is the movement of molecules or atoms from the region of higher concentration to the lower concentration region. Therefore oxygen enters to the higher concentration region, that is the body, and then carbon dioxide relieved from the body to the lower concentration region. Next question. Identify vector quantity in the following: volume, mass, momentum, density. Vector quantity means it consists of both magnitude as well as direction. It consists of both magnitude as well as direction. Whereas scalar quantity consists of only magnitude. Therefore, among four alternatives, volume. So, volume it is a scalar quantity. Mass it is also a magnitude, that is scalar quantity, and then density is also a scalar quantity. Therefore, the right answer is momentum. Therefore, the right answer is C, momentum, having both magnitude and direction. The vector quantity examples for vector quantities are displacements, weight, force, momentum, acceleration, velocity, etc. Now, next question: as we move from Earth's pole to equator, the acceleration due to gravity g, what happens? Here, let us consider the Earth. Now, this is the equator and these are the poles, south pole and north pole. Now, let us observe in the equator what happens, the radius is greater than in the radius in the poles. Therefore, radius is greater in equator and lesser in poles. As a result, as we move from pole to the equator, the acceleration due to gravity is always increases. Yes. Next one. Yes, next question: which of the following does not play a major role in the formation of soil from rocks? That is, first one, sun, wind, water, trees. Sun plays a major role, wind also plays a major role, water also, but trees does not play a major role. Therefore, the right answer is tree. Option D is the right answer. Then next question: blindness is associated with the deficiency of blindness is associated with the deficiency of option A, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D and vitamin K. Now, vitamin A is the responsible for the blindness, vitamin C is the responsible for the scurvy, vitamin D is responsible for the rickets and vitamin D is responsible for the hemophilia. Therefore, the right answer is vitamin A. Then next question: which of the following is not an example of detrivorous? Detrivorous also a decomposers. There are two kinds of decomposers, fungi and detrivorous. Here in the questions, which of the following is not an example of detrivorous? Fungal is also a decomposers, bacteria is also decomposers, earthworm is also a decomposers. Therefore, moss it is not a decomposer. Moss it is a smallest plant, but they don't have roots and they absorb the water and nutrients from their neighbor plants. Next question: read the following statements. Carbon monoxide is greenhouse gas. Dear friends, greenhouse gases are methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, CFC, SO2, carbon dioxide. CFC causes ozone depletion. Yes, chlorofluorocarbon, the excess of releasing the chlorofluorocarbon leads to the depletion of ozone layer. Then SO2 releases can cause acid, that is when sulfur dioxide reacts with the water gives rise to H2SO4. So, it is one of the sulfuric acid. So, therefore, acid rain may comes in the presence of sulfur dioxide. Therefore, the right answer is B, that is second and third. Then next question, potential energy of a body at a certain height depends on potential energy. The formula for potential energy is PE is equal to mgh. PE is equal to mgh. Dear friend, by knowing this formula, we can easily calculate potential energy, and also the factors depends for the potential energy. First one is mass, and then height. As the mass increases, the potential energy also increases. As the height increases, the potential energy also increases. As the mass decreases, potential energy also decreases. Therefore, potential energy depends upon mass, height. Here the alternatives are D. D is the right answer. Then at absolute zero temperature, room temperature, and at very high temperature, a germanium crystals acts respectively as. Germanium is one of the semiconductor. At absolute zero temperature, that is zero temperature, germanium acts as a insulator. That means they do not allow to pass through the electric current. Therefore, at zero temperature, absolute zero temperature, germanium acts as a insulator. Then at room temperature, normal room temperature, germanium acts as a semiconductor. Semiconductor means sometimes they behave like a insulator, sometimes they behave like a conductor. Therefore, it is a semiconductor. When we apply temperature, pressure, light, heat energy, etc. to the semiconductor, say germanium or silicon, now they breaks the covalent bond. Pressure or light breaks the covalent bond. As a result, there is a free movement of electrons, that is from one point to the another. As a result, the current is flowing through the conductor. Therefore, it behaves like a conductor at very high temperature. Therefore, the right answer is insulator, conductor, semiconductor and conductor. Option C is the right answer. Arrangement of the different types of friction in the descending order of their magnitude is option sliding friction, static friction, rolling friction. Now, static friction having the highest friction compared to the sliding. Therefore, static friction first, then sliding friction, then rolling friction. Therefore, the right answer is B is the right answer. Okay friends, up to here we will discuss about 2017 recruitment science question papers. In next video we will discuss about 2017 recruitment mathematics question papers. Thank you for watching. Thank you.